Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so I had a different video that I did. It was too long, but I accidentally deleted it. So, we're gonna do this one, and honestly, I've wanted to do this one more than the one that I just had done, which I think I'm gonna, like, cut it in half or something, because it was so long. But, I just wanted to talk. Basically, this is a story time, and the title is probably gonna say, like, 4-year-old hitting on me or something, because this is just, it's just cute. Little kid being dapper. So, today is Monday. This past Saturday, I went to this church event, and it was just with kids, mostly girls, but there's some boys, probably because his moms just had to bring them. And, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. No, so, yeah, okay, so the name of the event was called, like, the Woodland Tea, and it was for kids, and, like, you got to meet Snow White and stuff. And me and my niece got there, and we did kind of an activity, and then we went and sat down, and stuff. And then once she got tired of sitting, and not really tired of sitting, just kind of wanted to go out to the playground, I was like, okay, I'll just go with you. And so I went, and I was wearing, like, I loved the dress I was wearing. It was, like, really pretty. It's like this really pretty, like, honestly, it's probably a sapphire, like a very pretty, I don't know, it's beautiful. But yeah, it has, like, a sapphire, and then these, like, very thin strips of, like, neon yellow in it. Anyways, it was really nice. And so I feel like that's part of, like, the reason, maybe why, I don't know. So anyway, so this little boy comes up to me, and the best way I can describe him is he looks like Brock, especially when Brock was younger, maybe like 4, which was a couple years ago, not long ago. But yeah, what am I talking about? So anyways, he approaches me, and I'm just sitting kind of like, the playground's kind of like in a box figure, sort of. Let's see, box figure. There we go. Let's draw that out. But anyways, yeah, in a box figure, and like right over here, I'm sitting. The playground's mostly like over here. Wait. Playground's like closer to the building, so like, what? Here's the building. I don't know how to paint this dang picture. I feel like I should, like, show. So here we go. So over here is kind of like over here is kind of the building. So I'm going closer to y'all. Over here's the building, and then over here is kind of like the play structure, and then there's like, girl, maybe getting a shot. No, there's like, anyways, there's just a box, like they kind of made like a wooden thing to keep all the bark dust in. Anyway, so I'm sitting kind of in the corner of this like structured box, whatever, and I just sat down, and then this little boy comes up. I forgot his name, but we'll just call him Brock because he reminds me of Rocktard. And this little boy comes up to me, and I feel like he came up to me before that, but he was like mumbling, like I didn't understand. I was like, yeah, okay. And then the time that I remember him coming up to me, and I actually remember him saying stuff. He came up to me, and he kind of like mumbled, jumbled, like I didn't understand what he said. Then he said, "Is asshole?" Oh my god, is asshole a bad word? And I was just like, yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yeah, that's a bad word. And then he's like mumbling something else. And then he goes back to playing. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Anyway, so then he comes back, and mind you, I don't know, like, if he has a speech delay or whatever. He was a cute boy. Like, I can't get over how much he looked like Brock, and I really, really, really wanted to vlog, like, when, I don't know if it was in the middle, but, yeah, I got my organ duck over here. But, anyways, so he came back several times after that, and was just, like, asking me stuff. And then the time that I remember, so he goes, because like I said, there's like this wooden kind of wood wall to keep all the bark dogs in, and I was kind of sitting, you know, on the corner of it. And then he goes on the edge of it. And then he's trying to, like, I honestly feel like he was trying to, like, impress me. I'm trying to hold this thing properly. But yeah, I feel like he was kind of trying to impress me. So he would sit on, like, the wood. So here's the wood, and he would sit on it. And then I'm over here in the corner, right? I can't even point. Oh my gosh. So this is the wooden. I'm over here sitting in, like, the corner-ish area, and he's over here. So he sits on the wood part, and then he, like, holds on, and then he, like, flips back, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then and then he does it, like, several times. He just was like, oh, look what I could do, look what I could do. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. So yeah, he basically was hitting on me and just kept coming back and talking to me, and I'm starting to wonder if somebody spurred that on, or was he just interested. He was cute. Oh my gosh, again, I can't get over how much he looked like Brock Tard from the Shade Hearts. Wow. But anyways, that was my story time. And yeah, it was cute. I guess the better way I could describe him is he had this big old eyes, and then his face just went like he had kind of like a little face from, like, his cheeks down with his big old little eyes. Big old little eyes. Big old eyes. So yeah, that was that. And I think it's freaking hilarious. And I kind of want this video to go to 8 minutes. So, anyways, I feel like there's more to the story that I could have said, but he just kept talking to me and, like, oh, what's your name? How old are you? And just little stuff. It was just, oh my gosh. He's gonna be a heartbreaker. Yeah.